Yo, what's good, people? Jason Name, Double H TV is the channel, and we're gonna talk some boxing today. All right. Now, the topic for today, as y'all can see in the video title, is should Chocolatito stay? Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, should he stay as the #1 pound for pound fighter in boxing on that list? Of course. My opinion is yes, but not #1. Obviously, we've seen him his last two outings, man. When he fought Quadras, it was a very, very competitive match. He went into that match with all the momentum behind him. You know, he's been named by everybody, by a lot of people in the boxing world, as being on the top of the pound for pound list. You know, so that's understandable because they go off stats. They go off, most punches landed, most punches thrown, accuracy, ring, leadership, and you know what I'm saying, and in the ring, showing that you control the ring, that you control the tempo of the fight. And I agree. But this last couple outings, man, I don't know if it's the up in weight, man. You know what I'm saying? We've seen a lot of greats do it. You see Manny Pacquiao go from weight to weight to weight and just dominate as he went up. You know what I'm saying? And his power, his speed was there, his power was there, carried right over. With Chocolatito, I'm not really sure if that power is carrying over. I think that when he hits a bigger man, that bigger man, it's feeling it. Because when you go with power, you just got power. You got power. Power is something you're born with. A lot of people think that if you lift weights and you go to the gym and you put on muscle and you got this big frame to you, and they think that makes you gain power, and it doesn't. Power is just something that you're born with, and you carry it with you. The higher you go, but there's a certain threshold there. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain time where you get to that you're no longer as strong, or you're still as strong, but the person taking those hits aren't being affected by that strength as the guys before, in another weight. You know what I'm saying? So my thought is that Chocolatito's last couple fights, they have been very, very close, and that especially this last time out when we seen him on the undercard as the co-main event for Golovkin versus Jacobs, man. This guy that he fought, man, I can't remember his name. His name was super hard to remember, man. Not even the announcers had a hard time, saying the man's name. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna butcher. I'm not gonna disrespect him like that. So I'm not even gonna try to say the name. But he had a very tough fight with this man, and this, he actually ended up winning the title from him. You know what I'm saying? He took his belt, his belts from him. So I don't think that he should remain on the #1 pound for pound list. I'm sorry. He should remain on the pound for pound list, just not as #1. He's still. I said we gave him another fight, and to test himself again. You know what I'm saying? To test him again and prove himself again. But with the Quadras fight being so close and competitive, and a lot of people thinking that he actually lost that fight. I gave it to him because you got to come in, you got to beat the champion, and that's how it should go. Winner versus a champion over a champion. If you beat a champion, it should be with it should be with no questions asked. No, you shouldn't leave a bad taste in people's mouth when you take a fighter's belt, because they should know that you earned it and you went in there and took that belt from him. But in his last outing, man, he didn't look like the #1 pound for pound fighter. He didn't look like that. So I think that he shouldn't remain at the #1 spot. Plus, this fight was, if he would have won this fight, it would have secured a rematch versus Quadras, which is what people really wanted to see. At this point, I don't think we really want to see that. I'm not really interested in it anymore. I don't know about you guys. I like your input on that, but I don't think I want to see that. I don't think I'm interested in that fight anymore. I was very, very well interested because I like how they built it up. Okay, these guys fought on the last outing. These guys fight against each other. Now they're fighting tonight, both with different opponents. So we'll see what happens. If he wins, then we're gonna bring him in for a rematch. I like that. I like how HBO did that. I love that. But right now, I'm not really interested anymore in it. like I said, should he remain on? Do you guys think he should remain as number one pound for pound fighter? I don't think so, man. I think there's a lot of people giving him a great run for his money. You know what I'm saying? And those people should be considered as to being, put on that pound for pound list. Golovkin also can't be put on the pound for pound list anymore, man. He had a tough outing in the last video I made. We talked about it. So I don't know, that pound for pound list right now is looking like it should be shuffled around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just by the events that just recently took place. But you guys let me know what you think. These are just my thoughts. The title of my video was, should Chocolatito remain as number one pound for pound fighter? And what do you guys think? Do you guys think yes? Do you guys think no? Why or why not? And it's always something new to talk about in boxing. That's what I like. So at the channel, Double H TV and Jason Name. That's my playlist. You have a good one, all right?